Hey, how are you? John Ramstead here going live. Today we are going to talk about the 3 tips for building a great employee experience. Okay, so with the right employee experience, really it's a strategy we have to put in place. What I've seen, this can boost our ability to attract and engage and develop and keep our best people, higher performing employees, people that really want to be in our organization. And today, more than ever, we need to align employee experiences with our organization and our companies, their purpose, their vision, their brand, the culture, so that every interaction, right, that employees have with you as a leader, with part of an organization, it's authentical. Authentical. Start with that. It's authentic and it's sustainable and it's inspiring. Because what it does is that has people be committed. It improves the performance across the entire company, the team, and everything that we want to do. So, what is employee experience? First of all, let's define that, okay? So, the employee experience is the entire journey an employee takes with your organization. It includes every action they've had that happens along there in this entire life cycle. The experience that's involved in this, their role in the workplace, how they were hired, how they were onboarded, their managers, their peers, their well being. And so that is why our focus really needs to be on human experiences over processes. So let's talk a little bit more about that, okay? So unfortunately, as I've worked with so many different companies, large and small, most talent management, human resource strategies default to process improvement. What's a better onboarding process? It's all about the transaction. It's about how do we move people through as quickly as we can and get them to work and engage rapidly. Now, that is important. But when a problem arises, in the organizations I work with, I see this all the time. Our tendency is to look at how we can fix a policy, fix a process, instead of really searching out what is going on with our people. So, additionally, as leaders, to do this well, I believe, this is my core belief, we have to become the best version of ourselves. Because when we even just take a small step forward and we become gooder, we can help other people around us get better too. We can really, truly optimize both personal and business performance. I honestly think it is the biggest accelerator to business results, is actually working on who we are. Let's talk about what are those 3 keys, I think, to building a great employee experience. Number 1, improve your onboarding process. So, yes, I used the word process, but let's think about this. Only 12% of employees strongly agree that their organization does a great job of onboarding. The onboarding sets the tone of the employee experience. It starts with that first impression. Maybe it's a well written offer letter that brings up something that they said in the interview that's important to them, a cause that they're excited about. This is absolutely crucial in just defining not only what your employee is responsible for, so that there's no confusion about expectations. They know we're in agreement to what their role is, what success looks like, but they also know, and you've had the conversations with them that connect the mission of the organization with maybe their own personal mission, things that they're passionate about. They understand why it's important for them to go to work, not just for your company, but also for them. An employee might be able to recite your company's mission statement, but when they truly understand their contribution to the mission, now all of a sudden their work becomes purposeful. And it becomes an experience that just supports increased engagement. It helps with so many things: communication, conflict, everything, keeping people engaged. Number 2, create learning opportunities. The number one, I want you to think about this, of all the reasons why somebody changes a job, the number one reason today is career growth opportunities. That is what people state. What does that mean? It means we have to provide opportunities for our employees to learn. They have to learn personal development. They have to learn technical skills and whatever their job is, whether it's finance or coding or running a machine, it doesn't matter. They also want to develop the Gen Y, Gen Z, something that I hear all the time. They want to be mentored. They want to learn how to lead. They want to learn how to work with a team better, communicate, make decisions. This is a direct investment, not only in your people, but in your organization. What if you had all these people here and you, whatever your turnover rate is right now, and you never invested in them and they stayed at your organization? So even though you might invest in somebody and they might start to excel and they might leave, it is worth it to have those people that stay there because it's a culture that people want to be a part of. It's going to happen, okay? So think about these opportunities, especially your younger employees. They are seeking it. So after all, providing them with more skills not only makes them more competitive in their role, but also as people. Maybe you offer discounts or freebies on e-learning courses. One of my clients has a list of, they have a LinkedIn Learning that they allow all their clients, they encourage all their employees to go through. I get brought in personally, and me and my team, to come in and do leadership training and coaching for people across the spectrum, okay? You might consider starting a learning development program where multiple employees can maybe learn a skill together. And this way it becomes an experience and they're talking about it. So there's a lot that you can do. Okay, so here at Beyond Influence, our team, here's something simple to do. We have a reading plan. We are constantly reading a book. And in our team meetings, our group meetings, we're talking about what we learned, how to apply it. It's on business. It's on self-improvement. It's on sales. It's on mindset. We are constantly, it's on relationships, marriage, whatever it has to be. It's been invaluable. Number 3, nice manager versus a great coach. Only 2 out of every 10 employees strongly agree that their performance is managed in a way that motivates them to do their best work. When an employee has a nice manager, it's a bonus. We all want to be liked. But how about a great manager? Somebody who cares for you, that knows how to coach you, that knows how to set goals and help you move toward that. By focusing on the experiences that you create, the process you create, the culture that you have, it is what matters most to people. And I want to end with this. According to Gallup, 70% of the success of your organization right now, 70%, it's how well you teach and you train and equip your first level managers. That is your employee. That is the biggest part of the employee experience. They found that to be the biggest key, and the biggest key to success in that area is training your managers how to coach. Now, as an executive coach myself, I've done a lot of work in training teams, and the first step in transitioning them is to learn how to ask questions. How do I develop people? How do we set goals? How do we track that? And this is a skill that builds on probably what your folks are doing well right now. And if it's missing, your culture, I believe, is going to be stagnant. So if you would like to get more information on how to develop coaching skill set for yourself and for your managers, I'd love to either point you to the right resources, or me or my team can help you with that personally. But either way, if you're willing to just move in that direction, I am so excited for you. So let me know what you're going to do with that, because I would love to talk to you. Have a great day and keep knocking them alive.